It is so green right here. This is beautiful. Good morning. It's 10:15. I started hiking a couple hours ago. So last night I slept up on top of the Priest Mountain, and then this morning hiked all the way down it, which was 3,000 feet of descent. So I just finished that. Right now I'm in a bit of a parking lot under like a little pearl sign, but it's really not giving me that much protection from the rain. Yeah, it was downpouring all morning, and as you can see, rain jacket doesn't quite keep you all the way dry. That's my puffy jacket that's wet, and then I guess my fleece underneath the puffy jacket is dry, and then this is probably wet from sweat. So yeah, it's tough staying dry in these types of conditions, but I am going to remove, I think, the fleece and the puffy right now because I just hiked down 3,000 feet, but now I'm about to cross the road and hike up 3,000 feet, so that's going to be a lot of work. I swam in this river last time. It's probably not happening today. I was under the impression it was going to be pouring rain all day, but it's like 11:30 right now and I don't think it's raining at the moment, and I'm starting to see like little spots of sun. It could change within seconds, and it could be raining on and off today, which I think it might, but for now I'm enjoying it. A little bit of breeze I think could maybe dry me off. Sunlight's gonna help. My feet are still soaking wet, and my shorts under my rain pants are wet and just like sticking to my legs, so that's a little bit uncomfortable. I would prefer to go into town tonight. I haven't organized anything, but I'll see if that's a possibility. Waynesboro, Virginia's coming up. I'm not quite at Rockfish Gap, so I'd have to get a shuttle a little early on in the trail and pay for that, so we'll see when it's a little bit later in the day. So I probably just wasted like an hour of my day at that last river crossing. It was flowing really strong, and the part where it seemed kind of tame and not flowing that hard, it seemed really deep, almost like I couldn't even see the bottom. So I was by myself when I got there, and I didn't really feel comfortable doing it. So I started backtracking on the trail. I did notice like a blue blaze on far out that kind of went around, so I thought I could maybe do that, but the Blue Blaze Trail seemed like just as hard because the description in far out said that it was, and it literally said beware. So that scared me. The river crossing scared me. So what ended up happening is I backtracked like half a mile and I ran into Ellie, who is a Triple Crowner, and I've been hiking around her and like camping with her for the past 4 nights. And so she's a bit more experienced when it comes to river crossings than I am. So we ended up doing the river crossing together. She went first, said it was fine, and then I went, and all was well. So I'm glad I had her around for that. Made me feel a lot better. Hey. So I think I'm finally at the top of the 3 ridges. I've been climbing for a while. I listened to a full Backpackers Radio podcast on my way up here, and those episodes are like over 2 hours, so that just shows how long it took me to get up here. But yeah, it should be getting a little bit easier now. I realized that I kind of tricked myself into enjoying elevation on this Thru-Hike, because I had set a goal in the beginning of the year to hike 1,000,000 feet of elevation in 2023. And I record that all with my watch, and that gets put into Strava, and it tells me if I'm like ahead of schedule or behind schedule. But when I look at my watch after a big climb like that, and I was like, oh, I've done 4,000 feet of elevation gain already, I get excited because I know that is going towards my goal. And I don't think it's going to be an easy goal to achieve. I feel like even after the AT, I'm going to have to do a lot of hikes at home, and I don't know, walk the dog a lot, and I'm going to really have to work towards it. But I don't know, just every single climb helps me towards that goal, and I get excited. I'm glad I was able to do that river crossing, because the Blue Blaze I would have done, it says it requires the same or more energy and stamina than the longer AT route over the 3 ridges. It is not an easy shortcut. So it sounds like it would have been fun, but also pretty difficult to do. That's weird. Hello. I'm feeling really good. It's 21 miles into the day, but I probably only got like 20 Appalachian Trail miles in because of the whole walking back, and then, you know, when I got to the big river crossing. But I'm at a pull-off right now on the Blue Ridge Parkway. Dripping Rock parking area. I've been on like Uber a lot today, trying to see if like there were Ubers in the area, and all day I was able to see like Ubers in Waynesboro, and it showed that they would pick up here. So I kind of went with that and thought that was going to be an option, and when I came here it did say there was an Uber that could come pick me up, but I guess the driver never accepted, and then who knows. So I went into Far Out, and the first comment for this parking area was a guy named Kevin, and it said, here's my number if you're stuck. So I called the number. I was like, hey, I was thinking about going into town. Do you pick up here? And he recognized my voice. He goes, Nahamsha. So he's on his way. He said it was going to take like half an hour. So I'm just sitting here having some snacks. And then I just booked a room at the Quality Inn in Waynesboro, and I'm really excited about this. I probably could have camped. There's actually like not many like camping or shelter options up the trail for a while, so I probably would have had to night hike to get to the next shelter or stealth somewhere, and I didn't know if there were good spots. Plus my feet are soaked, my puffy jacket's soaked. A lot of my stuff is just damp, so I'm really excited to go into town. There's laundry at the Quality Inn. I didn't want to bother booking Stanimals Hostel because that's like a really big popular hostel in Waynesboro, and I know a big group of people that are staying there tonight. It's the big group of people that I hung out with in Marion, Virginia like a week or two ago. So that would have been fun, but I just wanted a little bit more privacy tonight. I wanted my own room, my own space. I want to work on my YouTube videos, and I don't really feel like chit-chatting. But I actually do have a lot of YouTube work to do. So I'm gonna do that tonight. Maybe get a little bit of a resupply, maybe go to like McDonald's, get some fast food, but I'll show you what I get up to. So that's the plan, and I'm really excited about it. It worked out perfectly, especially after like getting here and having no plan. It was perfect. It's getting pretty cold, and it's starting to rain more and more. I feel like I'm getting soaked, but my rain jacket's also soaked, so I feel like that won't help. But I think a couple more minutes until my ride gets here. Just made it to my room in the Quality Inn. I already have gear all over the place. Got everything out of my backpack as soon as I could, just so it can air out. I put the heat on, and then right here I have my puffy and my rain pants hanging up because those aren't gonna get washed. And then if I do go anywhere, right now like Walmart's a block away, or if I go anywhere to eat, I can just wear those. So by the time I get out of my shower, hopefully those are dry and warm. And yeah, I need to warm up. I need to take a hot shower.